imagine being a child who had never heard the words "I love you," a child who, when she cried, no one came to her. When she was hungry, no one fed her. Those are the children who we meet every day.
She had tights on. It was very hot. And I asked her what was she doing with tights on. And she said, oh, I just had them on. But come to find out she was beaten and had all these bruises all over her legs.
I didn't know what to do as far as trying to keep Kayvon in the family. He has no one left besides me as his aunt. He lost multiple people at a short period of time. And I know he's a strong little boy, but everybody has their breaking points.
When they were home, they weren't able to go outside and play. Their father hollered at them a lot.
Being at home with my parents in a 2-bedroom apartment and 7 people.
So once my brother passed away, I knew what I had to do.
I want my family to stick together.
A friend of ours had triplets in her home, and the youngest child, he had quite a few disorders, quite a few behavioral problems. And people would tell us, why would you adopt him? Don't adopt him because he's not adoptable.
One of the things that keeps me going in the work is watching the incredible strength and resilience of the children that we work with. They come to us with cigarette burns. They come to us having never had a man do anything but be sexually abusive. They come to us from houses filled with roaches and mice and rats, and yet with the love of a new parent, the love of a grandmother, they're able to spring back and to grow up and thrive.
I didn't really want Tyrese to go because I wouldn't know where he was. And if I did know, I still wouldn't know what he would be doing and stuff.
One morning, about 3 o'clock in the morning, Larry sat up in bed and he said, we have to do this.
It would have took me a lot longer to get Kayvon situated, but I was persistent and I was determined that I was not going to allow anyone to take him away from me. Not only did the attorney, she helped me get him straightened out in school, where the school had neglected him so bad where, it's just like he lost years of schooling. And that was our first step to look into brighter things.
They told me what I needed to do, and they went to court with me, what I need to bring in. Well, just basically they did everything, really.
At first, I didn't think I needed a lawyer. Why do I need a lawyer? Because these are my grandchildren. But by having a lawyer, she would tell me that, no, you have the right to this or you have the right to that.
We work with foster children as well as grandparents, aunts, uncles, and foster parents to give every child a safe and stable family.
Now that we have a family, we will always know that we can always come back here and have someone to take care of us and give us a home.
Well, we usually have family day on Thursday. Have a chance to spend time with the children, and we have a wonderful time playing games. Sometimes we do some bike riding, and usually watch a movie.
Children's Law Center works to give every child in the district a solid foundation of family, health, and education. We know from representing thousands of children every year that combination, family, health, and education, those are the building blocks that let children thrive.
Living with my grandparents, I just feel like I can be myself and I can say what I have to say. None of us, we're not disrespectful or anything. But at least knowing that I can have a voice and say how I feel.
They are good parents, even though sometimes I don't like what they do, but they are good parents.
The main thing is once we get housing, I think we'll be set because we have a good foundation now.
The Children's Law Center has helped me and my brothers to stay together.
I told him, I said, you don't have to ever worry about, nobody ever, misplacing you or going anywhere. This is your home. And it makes me feel good because when I pick Kayvon up from his after-school activities and we go home, first thing he say when he walked through the door is home sweet home. And that really tells me and lets me know I did the right thing.
Having such great attorneys has made it possible to keep our family together, to keep the triplets together, and to enhance our home.
Kayvon is a totally different child now. He talks more. He's opened up. He's come out of his shell. And at one time, Kayvon wouldn't say 2 words.
So the judge let us go with our grandmother. Before we got back, they said we can stay. And that was like the best day ever.
A lot of people think it's just a lawyer and client relationship, but it's much more than that. They have become part of our family as well. We have received so much from them.
There's really no greater feeling than watching a child who's scared to love and scared to be part of a family relax and begin to call a parent mom or dad, and to know that he believes that someone's going to be with him forever.
Thank you. I love you.
I love you.
Not everyone can be a foster or adoptive parent, but absolutely everybody can help children. You can help Children's Law Center by becoming a pro bono lawyer, by making a financial contribution, joining Lawyers for Children, joining our Holiday Hope Drive. All of those things help us help more children.
Kayvon and I both thank Children's Law Center. We appreciate everything that you all have done for us.
I love my lawyer.